Welcome to Your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 875. If you're writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 20 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they even have the ability to turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published one. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. Description begins in the writer's imagination, but should finish in the reader's. Stephen King. So once again, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Speaking of that, let's have a writing fundamentals day today, shall we? And talk about how to write a better book. So question for you. How do you know how much description is enough in your writing? What is your barometer for determining, like kind of literary Goldilocks, whether your amount of description is not enough, too much, or just like the porridge, just right? Here's a rule of thumb that I use. Another question, what is the intent behind the description? What are your reasons for going into great detail describing one room of a character's house, but barely touching on the rest of the house at all? Why did you choose to describe one aspect of a character's appearance in detail, but then summarize the rest of it? Intent. The reasons behind your writing choices. Not all of them, because trying to attach a reason to every single thing in your writing tends to put a damper on all that happy magic and flow and all those kind of happy accidents. When something works out perfectly and you have no idea, so you just shrug and say, hey, it's writing magic. That's awesome. We definitely don't want to block that. Intent shows up more consciously. It shows up, I find, when you're not sure what to do, when you're stuck. In the case of description, maybe you're not sure how much to describe and how much to leave to the reader's imagination. Intent can be a fantastic problem-solving tool in these situations. Let's say you're writing about a character walking into a new location in your story, and you're trying to decide in how much detail to describe the location. Well, are you describing it for the sake of describing it? I've seen this in more than a few books, as if the author was more of a crime scene investigator than a novelist. No detail was left undescribed of every person, place, and thing, and that can certainly become very tedious for the reader. So when you're trying to decide which things to describe and how much, ask yourself questions like, why? And what do I need to describe to move the scene forward? And what details do the readers need to have to better understand the story and the people in it? Don't describe for the sake of description. Have clear reasons that serve the story and the reader. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And please drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook for motivation, accountability, book writing, publishing resources, and more. Check the link in the show notes. Inc. Authors on Facebook. Until tomorrow, happy writing.